All right. So last week, um, you discovered within Thornbush crypts that it had been infiltrated by uh, mind flayers, the very same mind flayers which Elijah had previously secretly allied you guys with, um,
I still think that was a good idea.
and that contributed a significant amount of your guys' forces. Um, After dispatching their minions and recovering from the mind blast that had rendered him stunned, Persistence took out his diplomat's pouch and wrote two letters. One to Bozo with your fleet, which is currently sailing the sea back to Bateau after your victory in Mare Noctum, and one to Bateau to Sir Joffrey, who is commanding your forces there. Both of them instructed those two that the Villaplanche forces had betrayed the rebellion, the New Dawn, and that they should be executed immediately. Um, so, as Jacques is breaking down,
Wait, he wrote. You said he wrote to Bozo, and wasn't one of them that he wrote to Kasani?
he had written Kasani previously, but I think he also intended to warn all of both of your forces.
3 letters total.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he can totally do that. We'll double check with him about the Kasani letter when he gets back next week. So, as Jacques has once again forsaken his oath in favor of his family, um, and is realizing the depths to which he has once again sunk in the darkness of that tunnel that we saw last week, we're going to pull the camera out and up above Mare Noctum, flying to the east to Bateau and Castle Cartier, stopping in Sir Joffrey's office, where he is sitting at his desk. Here, here we go. So he's sitting at his desk, his loyal dog in his lap, uh, and working on papers to try and catch up and organize the city and its defenses to support your guys' plan to basically do a blitz on Villicus before it can receive reinforcements. So, as he's working on these papers and petting his loyal dog, which you can see in the picture here, which is Brixie, who you met and petted when you were on your secret mission as the infiltration party. Um, Brixie looks up as if hearing an invisible dog whistle. Uh, Sir Joffrey notices and looks down, but before he can react, the dog's teeth are at his throat, and his blood is staining its white fur
Playing around
as
the
it,
dog.
Oh
as it
my
rips out
God,
his throat.
no!
Uh, as the dog is
Oh shit!
killing him, in the background, he gets a letter.
You've got mail.
Dog walks on 2 legs. Looks at the letter.
Um, so
Oh, that's grim.
uh, the dog then goes to the windowsill and wipes its muzzle on the windowsill before returning back to its master and then starts barking. At which point the guards come in and see the grisly scene, and one of them runs for Godwin. Jacques, I'd like you to assume the role of Godwin.
Alrighty.
You are probably the next highest authority in the city at this point. How does Godwin react to the scene when his guards bring him there?
Seeing uh, Joffrey there in a pool of blood, he's gonna rush to his side, um, shouting for one of them to grab a healer or a cleric,
Mm-hmm.
um, and quickly to secure the ground, like to call
Mm-hmm.
out an order to secure the grounds and make
Mm-hmm.
sure that um, whatever did this doesn't escape.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see the dog has blood on its fur.
Mm-hmm. You do see that, yes.
Yeah, as soon as like he's got his two guards, and then as soon as like another one comes, is to basically like secure the
Mm-hmm.
dog.
Secure the dog.
Um, basically need to be like, yeah, leash it staked to the wall or something, so that way it can't run off or attack anyone else.
Mm-hmm. Um,
Um, and then
so the guard starts sounding the alarm. The castle is on alert. Um, the other commanders of the garrison are alerted. Uh, so those would be um, you've got Captain Tanya here and Captain Sergey. Um, so who would like to take over as Tanya and Sergey?
I feel like Sergey's info is a little outdated.
Right, but he's the commander of the chain breakers.
Yes. Well, wait. Okay, yes.
So this is more a matter of like securing the castle and
Yes.
securing the grounds and searching for the assassin.
Is this on a map or the big map?
We're just on the big map right now. Once we get to combat, we'll go to the a battle map. But for right now, we're just kind of within the castle.
Does anyone want to be one of the other communists? I mean, Tavarists?
Uh, let's see here.
communist.
I guess I'll be Sergey. I guess maybe.
Okay, and I'll be Tanya.
Okay.
I have to remember. Did Sergey have any dispositions, or is he just he's a clean slate?
Uh, let's see. So he was the person that you contacted. He was a POW turned slave, who then helped organize and lead the rebellion in Kaime after you guys blew up the castle.
Alright.
Hmm.
He's like a black dragonborn or something like that.
I believe so. Yeah.
Pretty dark. All right. So we just received word that the captain's dead, or
Uh, good. No, Joffrey, right?
Yes.
Joffrey's dead.
Joffrey Cartier. Disturbingly similar to Cartier, but different. Here, I'll show you guys again. There you go.
All
This
right.
guy,
What would
he's
the
been
chain
murdered.
breakers do?
The chamber. I mean, they're there for defense. They are supposed to
Hmm.
secure. The Marines are usually
Um,
more offensive, so Tanya's here not with the fleet.
Yeah, the Marines were not assigned to the relief force, I don't believe.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Rosny's balls. What's happening around here? Oh no. Anyways, keep on going forward. I want two
Okay.
men, two dragonborn at every entrance. Fan out. Find the murderers. Anyways, thanks. That's me.
Hmm. Um, it's up in the kitchen.
And then up in the kitchen, we have treachery afoot. Is that what you're saying?
No, there's Tika is like, there's no tea here. And I was like, it's up in the kitchen.
Now's not the time for tea. What is this guy's accent? Anyways,
Russian one
yeah.
I mean,
Anyways,
of some kind.
Russia's a big place.
yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
true.
I guess the southern continent. I know what do we call it?
Zabroshkin.
Okay, I already forgot it. Let's keep moving forward.
Okay.
Isn't
I'm gonna
isn't
meet. Is Tanya above Sergey?
Yes, by seniority, if not by actual rank.
All right, you gotta meet up with Tanya.
I have heard there is something strange afoot, comrade. Is it that we have intruders inside our defenses?
For my black scales, I agree. Something's wrong. God damn it. Fucking hell. Sorry.
There is a possibility that these humans are traitors. We must secure the leaders of each of these forces.
Sending a guy block to block looking for him. We'll get them rounded up right quick.
We should centralize our comrades who are not humanoid at this point. For
Let's
we
see.
are sure to find allies amongst those who are not human. Those who are human might betray us to the Empire still.
I'm in agreement.
So who are you? Are you gonna imprison your human forces?
Not in prison. She's trying to
We're gonna
suggest that,
concentrate them.
like,
Yeah.
concentrate the non-human forces
Haha.
within probably like the central location of like act as though they're going to be under siege
Haha.
and centralize who they can and bring in all leader like send out
The call.
the call that all leadership needs to meet
Mhm.
immediately.
Boys, sound the alarm. Get them rounded up.
So let's see. So responding to your call within the castle is the commander of the rebel longbowmen that have been with you from the beginning, which would be Robert Hatt. And the Tempest Rovers don't have a person who's in charge really right now because their captain is left. So it's just like a random pirate, non-human pirate. They're like a rat folk. Rizzo's his name.
So we had Captain Silver. So is this Mr. Bronze?
No, it's Rizzo.
Okay,
Meh.
Rizzo.
Bronze Bear.
Yeah, just continuing the joke. And also the leader of the Black Bandana Raiders, who is human, His name is Dale.
All right, so we have the Black Bandana Raiders. We have
Mhm.
the Rebel Longbowmen. We have the Tempest Rovers, and then we have the 2 units of Dragonborn.
That's right. So 5 units total.
Okay. And only Courtier had been assassinated.
So far.
That's comforting to hear.
Yeah, that is comforting to hear. I would imagine that without any other info, they're gonna have to assume that
Hmm.
like a human assassinated them. With him dead, they can't open the diplomat's pouch, can they?
No, it could be used by anyone.
Oh, well, if it's there, then they would inspect that.
Yeah. So inside you find the letter after thinking to check in there. And as you read it and you look out the window, you see uh, the Villaplanche militia and the 3rd Imperial Pike and Shot Company marching up to besiege the castle, along with what appears to be the freed garrison of the fort that they were in, Fort Duchart. So here, we'll go to the battlefield here.
Ronsney's vile. We should have executed him.
There will be time for that later, comrade.
There we go. Okay.
Has it loaded for other people? There we go. Okay. Oof, that took a while.
Yeah. Okay. MCDM, and then Kingdoms and Warfare.
Would we have the advantage of the castle walls?
You do have the advantage of the castle walls.
Cool. I remember that's good. I don't remember what the mechanical difference is.
It's like a bit of armor, right?
Let's see.
Higher AC.
I think you have a better rally as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see. Warfare. Downtime, blah blah blah. Bringing the siege. I decide that it's time for a battle. So they've definitely brought the siege.
Yes.
Okay. So all units in the attacking army's vanguard rank get a free activation at the start of the battle. Cool. Uh, where's the setup? We've already built the armies. That's done. Go setup. Start of the battle. All officers commanding units roll initiative. Uh, so I'm gonna have each of you just can
One
take
d20.
take command of one of them and then roll a d20. So you should be able to, yeah. So Cell is in charge of the chain breakers. So they have an initiative of 7. Who do you want to
Low
take?
initiatives.
Yeah,
I'll take the Marines.
you got the Marines. So you've got 9. And then Nash, who do you want to be in charge of? Nash? Oh, and Vagabond's here.
Longbowman. Longbowman. I feel comfortable in the rear.
Okay.
And the rear with the gear.
Yep. Uh, hello, Vagabond. Welcome. She's muted. I don't know if she's still in her meeting, maybe, and just listening in.
Scenario is called The Consequences of Jacques' Act.
Yeah. So let's see. So, Rack, do you want to take the black bandanas, and then if Vagabond is here, she can be the Tempest Rovers.
It, sure.
Okay. I'll go ahead and add a turn for it. And Vagabond, you're muted if you're trying to speak. Okay, so they get a 13. Okay, so now roll initiative for the third Vila Planche. And the first bateau. And I don't think we're going to be doing like domain powers or anything for these guys. It's just going to be like a plain simple battle.
I'm alive.
You're alive. Welcome.
Sorry, that took so long. All right, what am I rolling? Who am I? Where am I?
You're playing as the Tempest Rovers.
Yay.
So
City's under attack. Joffrey Courtier has been killed by his own dog.
yep. This guy here. Are you in here? Yes, you're in here. This guy. His own dog ripped out his throat before he could read the letter that Persistence wrote him.
No, not Joffrey.
So he's going to be going in the historical bin. Okay.
Did you roll anything?
Not yet. Okay. Let me see.
Well, he's gonna go in the historical bin if we can't get the cleric to him.
I mean, he's dead, so unless you're... And it's been longer than a minute, so unless you're willing to use Raise Dead and spend 1,000 GP on him...
Maybe.
I mean, I get the feeling Jacques would.
Maybe. That's for you guys to decide.
It's really
Well,
not
that's
that
for Jacques to decide.
He's
Yeah.
going in the morgue until we can deal with it later.
Yeah. Let's see. So deployment.
This is D&D.
Blah,
Does
blah,
anyone
blah,
really
blah,
ever
blah.
die?
The
Yeah.
board do.
Mostly
The board do.
as a matter of fact.
So you guys okay with
Yeah,
this
well-
formation? With how I've set everything up? Oh, these guys have
No.
to go in the center.
No, actually, I'm not. I would like the enemies to be further away.
Hold on, I'm gonna take this a step further. I would like the enemies to not be here.
The chain
Aside
breakers
from that, it
flex,
seems
and
fine.
they all turn around and leave.
I would like Joffrey's dog to murder our enemies too. Who's gonna be a little murderer?
Including himself.
Well, I think by right of
Who's a good murderer?
succession,
Who's a good murderer?
I think that dog is now the leader of all of Bateau.
The dog is the Viking.
The
He
dog is
killed
the...
the old war boss.
It's like a cat.
While we're setting up positions, okay, I'm gonna grab water.
By
I need to
orc
grab water
rule?
between meetings.
Well,
That is how it works by orc rules, that's true.
Well, I want the dog to get very broad and very squat.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how this happens.
I'll be right back.
Bye, everyone.
Let's see. But yeah, so go ahead and deploy your units. Do you seriously want to move them, or are you good?
Oh no, I think we were all just joking.
Okay. So I'm gonna say your guys' communications, they're pretty compromised. So at the end of your deployment, they are gonna move the black bandanas back a space. Okay.
Where are those cowards going? Get those humans back in line.
They're not ready to go quite yet. They were having a party. They thought that they were safe. Here we go. Fortifications. A castle. It's 4 by 2 spaces. 3, 4, 2. we'll say rectangle.
Yeah, I would definitely say all of our troops were in the castle.
Yeah.
However that's gonna look. That was the one command that did get out.
Yeah. So I guess I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want it to be?
Yeah, I mean, if they were Black Banana Raiders were already pulling back, yeah, they can get pulled back in.
So you could
Yeah, if
do
it's
it like
forward,
that.
yeah, and then we'll pull our
Yeah.
archers forward.
Yep. So anybody who's in the castle gets +2 to their morale, +2 to their defense,
I'm back.
and artillery units get +2 power from the elevation.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So let's see. So in the first round, the front rank gets a free activation. Did we say that? So the Imperial Pike and Shot are going to rush into the fortress, and then they're going to attack the chain breakers.
Do we leave the doors open?
Yes. They managed to get up the hill quick enough that
Wait,
they're.
I thought the castle was shaped the other way. No,
I could have moved it
last
around.
time I looked. Oh, you moved it
Yeah,
around? Okay.
yeah.
We're doing 4x2 that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. So let me just look at their stats here. So the Imperial Pike and Shot, they get 2 attacks that do 1 damage each. So,
And that's with a single attack?
because
'Cause
they
they
could,
used an action to move, didn't they?
I think you can move an attack, right?
Well, yeah, but to do it twice is what I'm asking.
Each unit can take actions and move in either order.
Okay. But you
Yeah.
said they attack twice.
Yeah, so they have 2 attacks. So they basically
That's-
they have like the fighter extra attack feature.
Mm-hmm.
Just like my longbowmen do.
Yeah.
Got it.
So they're gonna attack the chain breakers, and then attack again. Does that hit the chain breakers AC?
Wait, I don't think that's looking good. Let's see here.
I think it might. Their AC
Defense
is
14, toughness 12.
okay. So yes, that's 2 hits. So then they need to beat a 12 here. So that's going to be a total of 3 damage to the chain breakers.
So
Get
that
your bones in
immediately
order.
sets them into the... no, but the Dragonborn don't have a morale shock.
There we go.
At least I think so.
You fail the motherland.
Let me look. It says Draconic Ancestry. This unit cannot be disorganized or weakened, and it is immune to the harrowing trait. So this is not disorganized.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Where's the thing? There's a thing where you get to half health, right?
Yeah.
Diminished. A unit is diminished when its current casualties are half or less than its starting casualties. So that is this. The first time a unit becomes diminished, it must succeed a DC 13 morale test or suffer another casualty.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a
it's-
morale test for the chain breakers.
And they get a +2 for being in a castle, I think.
They get +4.
Or +4. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I took 3 damage, right?
You did, yeah. And if you
So
click
went
on
from
it, you should
6
be able
to
to.
3.
If you click on in the top left, there should be a morale button.
Yeah. Yeah. You should be able to use the macro, and that's true for all of the tokens. There you go. Okay, so
Plus
that's
4.
+4 will do it, I believe. Yeah, because it's a 13.
Yeah.
So because they're in the castle, they hold. So just the 3 damage.
Take 'em all on by myself if you don't get back into the gap.
Or actually, wait a minute. Their defense is +2 because they're
2.
in the castle. So I think that 14 actually misses you.
Well, I figured since they're in the castle, it was negated.
I don't. I think it just it happens for everybody. It doesn't matter if where the other person is.
Well, I guess they also get it then, so I guess it's a trade-off.
Yep.
Yeah, so they get the defense bonus too. So that means that their AC is actually effectively 16, which means that 14 and 15 both miss. So it's actually only 1 damage.
So you're back up to
Well, the castle doesn't affect toughness, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. But the
So
15 is
then-
the one that actually the power test succeeded. So right, because I rolled them in order.
I mean, whatever. I guess I just take 1 damage then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. We don't do
It's
this
a
often
trade-off.
enough to remember.
Now it's gonna be harder to kill them.
That's right. Let's see. So 1 damage to them. And then the first Bateau Footmen, I believe, only get 1 attack because they're like a standard
Yeah, I think so.
infantry. Hang on. I have their stats here. Is it Bateau City Guard? Outer Walls Garrison, Castle. First Bateau Footman. Here we go. Yes, they get 1 attack. So we will attack, and that will miss.
Yeah.
And then the 4th Bateau Footman will also attack the 245th Marines, and they will miss. Okay, so now the first regular round starts. So the first Bateau Footmen get to go. They're going to attack the Chainbreakers again. And I believe that will hit, because their AC
so.
is 16. But the power test fails. That's just 1 damage. Okay, then the Tempest Rovers get to go.
Right. You're gonna have to remind me.
So if you click on the Tempest Rovers token, you should see in the top left some macros to actually roll the attack and power tests. And then, let me see if I can get the, here we go. So they get 2 attacks that each do 1 damage.
Are they artillery?
I believe they are artillery.
So,
Yes.
forgive me. I normally only play the healers.
So if you click on them, in the top left, you have an attack button.
Yeah, but I was wondering, can I reach them from here? Or no?
Yeah, there's no range limitations for
Okay.
this form of combat. It's assumed you can shoot wherever you want to on the battlefield.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna attack the one with the damage up. Can I do?
I don't think any of them have been damaged yet. No.
Oh,
So you get to pick. Do you want to try and start on the weak
the
one?
one has a 4/6, or is that one of ours? One of ours.
That's one of yours, yeah.
I was like, I can't. I'm gonna attack the one in front of me then.
Okay, so that would be the 4th Footman.
Yeah.
Okay, so you only get the 1 attack.
Oh.
A 13.
Oh, she has 2 attacks.
Oh, right, she does get 2 attacks. Never mind. Will a 13 hit?
And do we have plus to our attack or just power?
Just
now.
power, yeah.
Okay.
So defense is 12, so 13 hits. So both those hits. That's 2 damage.
And then in power. Is it power per attack?
Yeah. So roll 2 power tests against 12, toughness 12. All right. So 1 more
And we
damage.
get plus what?
2.
2.
Plus 2.
Yeah, and you needed a 12, so it's just 1. But they do need to make a morale check. Ooh,
They fail.
because they're human. Okay. And then it's their turn. So they're going to attempt to hit the unit in front of them. That's going to miss, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you were waiting for the
Yeah.
That's a miss.
So then the Imperial Pike and Shot Company is going to continue tearing into the chain breakers. So they got 2 attacks. So that's going to be 1 hit. So just the 1 damage.
Now they have to do the morale check.
Right.
Can we make sure we're?
And they succeed.
We are.
Yes. Very
Okay. So let's see. The 3rd Villaplanche Militia is going to shoot at the chain breakers. Let's see. Do they get? They just get 1 attack. Which will miss because your AC is currently 16.
Right.
Okay, so it's the 245th Marines.
And I'm just gonna do a straight attack to the people in front of us.
Okay, that will hit.
Power.
All right,
There you go.
that takes them to 0. What happens when they reach 0?
I think they're just kind of like shattered.
Let's see. A unit is broken and removed from the battle when it suffers its last casualty. Okay. Yeah, so they are removed. So we'll put them over here. Okay. Cool. And then the black bandanas get to go. So who is the black bandanas? There's 5 of you and 5
I
units.
believe that is me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, is there any attack ability to
Yeah,
push
I have
an enemy?
Certain
Black
abilities might.
bandana.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to attack the Imperial Pike and Shot.
Okay.
Just hit.
There should be, yeah, if you select the token, there should be in the upper
Attack,
left.
but yeah, right.
There it is. That will miss.
17.
A 17 misses.
I don't know if
It's
they have
gonna
a
be
second.
very hard to push these people out of here.
Let's see. The Black Bandana Raiders have just the 1 attack.
Okay, well that's it for me.
Okay. Then it is the 401st Chainbreakers.
Which is sell.
I guess we're gonna attack those footmen.
Okay.
Because they don't get an armor bonus.
Yep, 16 will hit. Alright. 2 damage to them. All right. The first Beto arquebussers are gonna shoot the chain breakers and hit,
Going down fighting.
but they will not manage to beat their toughness, I believe.
Their
Tough.
toughness is off. I don't know if
Yep.
there's a buff to it or not.
Nope. Okay. So let's see. So next is the rebel longbowman.
Indeed. We're going after the footman as well.
Okay, that'll hit. What's the command test for?
Oh, sorry. That was supposed to be morale. Or power, I mean. Supposed to be power, which, if I had rolled the right thing, would have been a better roll.
And they need to make a morale check, which they succeed at. Okay, back to the top of the round. The first Beto footmen are going to attack the chain breakers. That will hit. Alright, so the chain breakers are down to, what, 1?
I got 2, unless I missed something.
Yes,
Because all the power has been failing, so.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, is you've got 1 hit point left.
Oh, shit, I have 2 recorded, so.
Yeah, but they just did 1 damage to you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
When do I take these morales? Do I have to only do it once?
You only have
before
to do
I'm
it
dead?
once, yeah. Yeah. And then the Tempest Rovers.
I'll take the footman.
The 11 will miss, but the 25 will hit. Alright, that's going to be another 2 damage to them. Fourth Bateau footmen are gone, broken. The third Imperial pike and shot are going to take an attack against the chain breakers. So they're gone.
The legacy is over. Chains are truly broken.
Their souls are free.
And they get 2 attacks, right?
Standing. Oh.
Yes, they get 2 attacks. And attacks of opportunity are a thing, right?
Are you talking about them retreating or something?
No. Oh, but they might be
They're
able
just
to
dead
use.
once they're 0, right?
Let's see. Yeah, they're going to use the follow-up maneuver. So as a reaction to an opposed unit adjacent to this unit breaking or moving out of its space, this unit can execute a DC 8 command test. On a success, it moves into the opposed unit's former space. So they're going to move into here as a reaction, and then they're going to attack the rebel
The
longbowman.
bandana raiders are gonna do the same thing.
Okay. You should be able to just click on the token and click on the.
Yep. Clicked the command. We just gotta wait 5 years.
All right, you did it.
DC8.
Let's see. So my guys, though, the Pike and Shot Company, they have the Into the Breach ability. When this unit successfully executes the follow-up maneuver, it gains +2 to defense until the beginning of its next activation. So they're going to use their second attack on the Rebel Longbows. Yep.
Yeah, I figured out how we lose our army.
What's
mean,
the toughness of
we-
the Rebel Longbowmen?
We lose our army by him just consistently rolling 15s and above.
Power of the mind flares.
Yeah, no, our toughness is 8.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 damage to the Rebel Longbowmen. Can you go ahead and adjust their HP?
I'm trying.
I can do that since I get nothing
The
else
re-
to do.
the rest of the bateau The rest of the Bateau people don't have to do anything. It's just the pike and shot are gonna just table this.
Just table everything.
Was this to get back about that Blood Bowl
Yeah.
game? Who is this?
Yeah.
What is why? Stop rolling.
Where did
Uh,
we get our rebel longbowmen? Is that just from Noctum, or where these guys come from?
these were Nash's guys from the very
Oh, they
beginning
no.
when you started.
Oh, these are your personal dudes?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm a little upsetting spaghetti.
Let's see. Next up is
They,
the
they might
third.
have to take the Elijah calling card. Well, I guess Elijah's not famous for retreating, but they might have to do that.
The third Phil Planche militia company is going to shoot at the rebel longbowmen and miss. So it's the Marines' turn.
Well, we're just gonna do the only thing we can, which is likely miss.
You have advantage.
Yeah, you are flanking, so that is advantage.
Oh no, and that's it.
But no.
Our colors bleed, but we'll be back.
So let's see. So next up is the black bandanas.
Okay. Attack with advantage.
That'll hit.
Our first hit.
So then I would roll power.
That's right.
We don't get any. There's no advantage to a crit.
No. Are we just waiting a million years?
Hey, there's power.
There it is. Okay. All right. So that's another damage.
And then since I succeeded on an attack test against an opposed infantry, that unit is disoriented.
Okay.
It can either take an action or move, but not both.
But not both. Okay.
Correct.
Well,
They're probably just gonna attack anyway.
yeah.
The Black Mandana Raiders are like kind of our trump cards.
I mean, those are the two tier 3 units, so it makes sense.
Oh, strong.
So let's see. So this would be the chain breakers, but they have been dispersed. So the first Bateau arquebussers are going to also shoot at the rebel longbows and miss. Let's see. So now it is the rebel longbowmen's turn.
Okay, what are my rules on attacking with an artillery with melee next to me? I don't think there are any, are there?
I don't think you get disadvantage, no.
Cool. We're still attacking the footmen then.
Yep, your first shot. Yeah, you don't even need to roll power. That takes him out.
Cool. That way they can't start flanking or any kind of bullshit. Okay.
Okay, back to the top of the rounds. This is the start of round 3, right? Or round 2?
3.
3,
I
okay.
think it's 3. There was a surprise round, so.
Yeah.
Well,
Round-
yeah, if you're counting the surprise round. If not,
Yeah.
it's 2.
Okay, so yeah, it is 2 then. So 2. So Tempest Rovers are first up.
That was only my second attack.
Oh, do you have another one?
If it was your second attack, then it would have been. This is the third
Oh
round
yeah,
then.
that was my second attack.
Okay, so that is the third. This is the third round then. So
Yep.
it's the Tempest Rover's turn.
Okay. Sarah, can you pull up the Tempest Rovers for me again? And I can't find. Thank you.
Yeah, that'll miss. So let's see. So the fourth Beto Footman is gone. So that puts us at the third Imperial Pike and Shot. They're going to be attacking the Longbowmen.
Oh, so much for the longbowmen.
That looks like they're gone.
Yeah.
They didn't even get a chance to make the morale check or anything.
Zuckler.
Uh,
Wait. Actually, before that actually happens, before you take them off the map,
uh-huh.
technically I do make that morale check when I'm broken, right?
Yeah.
Can I choose to fail that?
I think so.
To just let them die?
No. As a reaction to failing a morale check, they pull back.
Yeah, and then as a reaction to you vacating that
retreat.
space.
Oh, no, yeah, they would retreat. No, yeah, no. They've seen them do that already. They wouldn't have done that. They would just die.
Yeah.
Which, no, because then they still do it.
Yeah, so they attempt to do it, and they almost succeed in running away. Because if you look, I needed an 8, and I got it on the dot.
A 9.
Yeah, I got a 9. So,
That's annoying.
I'm gonna message T.
You go,
And
well,
then
I'm done
with
fighting.
you moving the pike and shot there, I'll do my follow up as well.
I love these assholes running around with pikes in this fucking castle, just killing everybody.
Yeah, this is why Elijah tried not to start a fight with the elephant.
I'm sorry.
I can even be blamed for this, so this is great.
everybody's dying. So let's see, so that was them. So then the third Villa Planche militia is going to shoot at the Tempest Rovers.
Rude.
What is your defense?
Grunwee is.
Yeah, Guan Wei is not actually here, so if the Tempest Rovers bite it, he's safe.
You know. Hey, Rack. You thought Aerith was mad at you before.
What? Look!
You did this.
I'm sorry.
Really, you
I'm
should have left
afraid.
Captain Silver behind. This would be going so much
13.
better if he was here.
Oh, okay, so
Their
even
defense is Their defense
It's
is
11.
11.
yeah,
It's
plus 2 is a 13, which means a 13 hits. So that's gonna be a power check.
Ooh, we're getting
Uh,
tired.
their toughness is 8, so that's gonna be 2
Oh.
damage to the Tempest Rovers.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, artillery units don't have a high toughness.
Once again, Rack. You thought Aerith was mad at you before. Wait,
I am sorry.
that's fine.
Jackass is going to have so much guilt.
God. Look,
uh,
there's a lot of things that are gonna happen now after this is up when Jacques and them get back. Trust
At
me.
least your children will be saved. Hopefully.
Right, at least your
are you sure about that?
My family's actively dying.
2 of them are alive at least.
So it is the Marines' turn.
Mm-hmm. They don't really have a way to get in there.
No.
Yeah, do you sally
Okay.
out or?
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Yes, so you can do that. You can take an action to dash.
So not only have we lost a large portion of our army to defection, but then we also lost a large portion to the defectors murdering us. I think we're about to lose this invasion.
Maybe.
Oh, as long as we keep the bodies fresh and whatever.
You can't raise that many.
Not with
you
that
know,
attitude.
You don't have
might
enough.
need some help.
You don't have enough weeks to do it.
So then it's the black
Waste
bandanas.
one time.
Lengthen this campaign by a year.
Oh. I don't think the world would survive that long.
Oh no, a year our time.
Ah.
Jacques, the black bandanas needed to do something.
All right, attack.
That's a hit,
23.
even with their special follow-up
Power.
bonus. 14. Does that get them? 14 does get them, so that's 2 more damage. And they are the disoriented thing.
Yep.
Chain
Wait, does
breakers.
that does their reaction moving count as movement?
Uh, no, it's an extra ability that they have.
No, it counts as
Okay.
a reaction.
Yeah,
Yep, just had to make sure that they could have followed up on me.
yeah, yeah. And disoriented does not prevent reactions. I
I didn't think
just
so.
I
Just
just
had to
looked at the
double check.
rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the chain breakers are dead. So the first bateau arquebussers are gonna also shoot at the tempest rovers. That's gonna be a hit, but the power fails. So the tempest rovers are gonna need to make a morale check.
Don't I have an advantage in those? I do.
DC is 13, I believe, right?
Yep.
So they
And
either
you have advantage on it.
Yeah, she did do the advantage.
yeah,
Just for grins, what is that Pike's ability? Out of curiosity, can you read it off one more time?
um it is follow up. It's the same as the one. I mean, actually, you guys have access to this, so you can just look at it.
Yeah.
So the follow up is the thing that lets it move.
Okay, or moving out of its space. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Magic resistance.
So yeah, so still waiting on a. Or so the Tempest Rovers are either going to take another damage, or they can withdraw.
They're pirates. They're going to withdraw.
Okay. The Imperial Pike and Shot Company has already used their reaction for this round because they used it on their turn, so they cannot follow. So
Hey.
let's see. So that was the Arquebussers. So now the Rebel Longbowmen, who are all dead or dying or fleeing. So the Footmen are dead. So it's the Tempest Rover's turn.
All right.
Okay, you're shooting at the Pike and Shot Company.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 damage. Go ahead and roll your power. Nope. Okay, fourth Beto Footmen are dead. It's their turn. Let's see. We decided attacks of opportunity are not a thing, right?
Hmm.
Okay,
Unless there's an ability
Correct.
for it.
let's see. But they are in cover, even though you guys keep hitting them. This is probably still a better spot
And
for
they
them.
can choose to move or make an action, not
Oh,
both.
that's right. Okay, so they're definitely just going to attack the black bandanas.
They're disoriented.
So 2
Yeah.
attacks, which I think both miss.
Uh,
Your plus
yeah,
two
my
AC.
defense is a 6. It's a +2 for being in the castle.
That's right.
Puts me at 16.
Okay, yeah, so two misses from the Pike and Shot Company. The Villeplanche Militia go next, so they're going to attempt to shoot the Tempest Rovers and miss. It's too far
Ooh.
away. That puts us at the.
Planning a charge as them on the back foot.
Yep, the Marines are charging in. It's the Marines' turn.
Mm-hmm. But they just have a regular attack, so
Let me look at their stats here. Their defense is 10, so you missed it by 1.
Well, it happens.
Okay, black bandanas.
Attack. 25.
That'll hit, and that finishes them off.
Power!
Holy crap.
Power!
Pirate version of we have the power. We have the grog. I don't know.
Okay, the chain breakers are gone. So that puts us at the arquebusiers. They are also going to attempt to shoot the Tempest Rovers. Looks like 2 damage to the Tempest Rovers.
So they're down to 1.
That's right. Rebel Longbowmen are dead, so we're back around to the Footmen, who are also dead. So it is now the Tempest Rovers' turn.
Wow, those are the people. I was like, who's shooting at us? I just had scrolled down too far.
Oh yeah, all the way.
You can move and attack, just to remind you.
Is there a range?
No, but
but
you
if
can get
you're
into
in
cover.
the castle, you get the defenses and the power bonus.
I'm gonna move in then. And I'm gonna take 2 shots at the one in front of the MCC. Maybe. I'm the button.
That'll hit. And I believe their toughness is not... Yeah, their toughness is 8, so that's 2 damage to them.
Well, that's the second attack. Do I?
Oh, yeah, okay. The 9 misses, though.
That's fine.
Okay. So, Footmen are dead. Imperial Pikes are dead. So the third... So they're gonna shoot... They're gonna shoot back at the Tempest Rovers. And miss. So that puts us at the Marines. I believe that hits. Alright, so that's going to be 2 damage to them. They need to make a morale check. They succeed. Okay, the black bandanas.
I guess it's to dash to get up to where to get up alongside the Marines.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know where their movement is located. Okay. Then yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Let's see. Chainbreakers are done. The arquebusiers, they're going to attempt to shoot at the Tempest Rovers and miss. I'm going to get them.
No. Do you really want Aerith to just ruin Jock's whole life?
Oh, I'm not even at the worst part yet.
Depression Station. We're pulling up.
Because that's the thing, right? It's like the Tempest Rovers are Aerith's family.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Okay. It's not going to be pretty next week, but okay.
Could the elephant have deduced the party down? It's like, all right, make Aerith made a jock. Perfect way to destroy the group. Excellent.
They got it all figured out. It is the Tempest Rover's turn.
Same thing.
A 10, I think, gets them. Yep, a 10 gets them, so go ahead and roll your power. Alright. Well, so you finish off the third Villa Planche, and your second attack then does 2 damage to the other one. So these guys are dispersed. Okay, so as the Tempest Rovers, the Footmen are gone, the Pike and Shot are gone, the 3rd Villeplanche Militia Company is gone, so it's now the Marines' turn.
1 and back.
That's a hit.
Wow.
It's almost like these guys have no business being on the front lines. So they're going to also take a morale test.
Indeed.
They're fine. The Black Bandana's turn.
I wish they could move diagonally.
I've clicked it, I swear. Come on.
10 hits.
Oof, 10.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh wow,
alright.
you you have to roll a 1 to miss. So go ahead and roll your power.
Bandanas have literally missed one attack this entire time.
All right, and that takes them
No!
down to 0.
Okay.
Oh, the Black
So
Bandana is another group of pirates. Which one are these guys from?
Yeah, they're the ones who are working for Fern, right? That you found at Mistelding in Mire Noctum.
Common.
I was just looking. The unit history is none, so I was like, where do these guys come from?
Okay, so that is the end of the battle. Unlike round 5, so you
yeah.
guys won on round 5. Okay.
Afraid of why he's making a note of that.
He
That was that
Well,
literally
fast.
because you
said
guys have to
that.
have your officers fight, right?
He literally said this is not the worst
Yeah.
of what I have planned.
Yeah.
Sergey's still alive so far.
So after the battle, let's see. Uh, all units that were broken but not disbanded can execute the rally maneuver. Um, so it's let me look at where rally is.
I don't know if that applies to Unchained or not.
Yeah, I think it applies to all of them.
Okay.
Because it's basically did this unit manage to, did it completely disintegrate and everybody get killed, or did it hold together long enough to get out to the point where it could potentially recover? I'm looking at the rules here. Where's the rally maneuver? Is there? I wish there was a better.
I think they're dead.
Yeah, I think the chain breakers are dead.
Sad.
Uh, unit trait descriptions, maneuver. There should be.
They didn't get to live to see the glorious revolution.
Where is the rally maneuver in this book? Martial advantages. I feel like there used to be a better index for this. Here we go. Rally. After the battle, the units make a DC 13 morale test.
Ooh.
So go ahead and have the Rebel Longbowmen make a morale check. Alright, the Rebel Longbowmen manage to rally, but the Chainbreakers do not.
Okay.
we will move them to, let's see. Oh, I guess I should make morale test for these guys too. DC 13. Okay, so the arquebusiers are destroyed. The footmen retreat. So they get one back. They are destroyed. They get one back. Alright, and they get one back.
That frickin' pike and shot company. Just refuses to die.
I'll
Yep.
have to hunt them down.
Let's see. And we're gonna put these
Well,
somewhere.
bandanas. Game's afoot.
So let's see. So the third Villeplanche and the Imperial Wagon Shot, and then the fourth Bateau Footman. So they will escape the city and presumably head to
You haven't seen the last of me, He-Man.
Exactly. Okay. So let's see. So that does mean that Robert Hat is fine. Will be fine for this battle. Close this. Let me just clear out the initiative a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay. So we will come back. Actually, I'm going to mark on here with that's not what I wanted. Freehand. There we go. I think we can. We'll save the other battle for next time since we've only got an hour left. But I think we can get the other stuff done first. So I want you guys to cast your imaginations. The camera is zooming out over the carnage of this battle. The city is on fire in various places. The dead and the dying litter the streets. In the aftermath of this clash. And the camera is now making its way out to sea to your fleet that is currently sailing back from Meyer Noctum to Bateau. Yes, Jacques?
Oh God. Continue.
So we'll fly over the fleet, see them all sailing along in formation. Your captured battleship, the prize in the middle, and your most of your fleet sailing back. The vessels that you have that you captured are still in the river being raised, so they're behind. But the four ships you captured at Bateau. After that, you liberated it, and then the battleship, which was you just needed to get it off of the spikes, um, get it ungrounded, and then what's left of your pirate fleet after the sinking of one of its sloops. And we'll have the camera pan in to the Gold Lightning, where let me get these NPCs here ready. Where is he? Here he is. Not the ocean. Here we go. We'll change out the music a little bit here. So Fern is on the aft castle of her ship. One of her sailors, Henderson Holmes, who you remember you rescued from the basement of the fort at Kaime. So Henderson is at the helm. Fern is commanding the ship. When Vogue Wraith walks up from behind and says to Fern, hey, there's flags going up on the other ship. What does that mean? So Fern walks back to the back of the aft castle, followed by Vogue. Behind them, another one of the Wraith tribal warriors slits Henderson's throat silently as
Henderson.
Vogue loosens his axe from his belt. And Fern raises up the spyglass to her eye and reads the flags that say Villeplanche forces betrayed, execute immediately. And Vogue raises up his axe above his head and says, that's a shame.
Not even I get to miss out on the tragedy. Kill one of my viscounts, god damn it.
Hey, Jacques, you're dead to me.
I'm aware.
This one we're definitely bringing back. She's too cute. She got a peg leg. I don't even know what she looks like now. She got an axe wound in the back of the head. What the hell? She was a clerk. Who's gonna arrest anybody? Fuck.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't want to. No. Make me so
Excommunicate the
sad.
excommunicate the Wraith tribe here. What the fuck?
Let's see. So who wants to command what ship? So the three ships that have the traitorous forces on them are obviously not going to be available for command. But we've got the Dedication Eternal, the Silver Destiny, the Anvil, and the Cacophonous Eel are all available. I believe that's five ships.
Where's
And
Silver
and
at?
the Leviathan. Obviously, I think you
I'll
want
do the Leviathan.
Okay.
Anvil, thanks.
Okay.
Which one was Silver at?
Silver would have been on the Silver Destiny. He's
Oh,
commanding
that's
it
right.
now.
We named it.
Yep. Oop. So you can be on the Silver Destiny as Captain Silver.
Blimey, what's going on over there?
So we've got the Dedication Eternal and the Cacophonous Eel. Okay, so Rack, that leaves you with a cacophonous eel. Cacophonous. Sorry,
Where's Fern Sutton
Dead.
uh,
What ship was she on?
she was on the Gold Lightning.
God dang.
That was her ship. Okay, so we'll go straight into the combat. Same rules as the river, but in this case, the water is deep enough that the Leviathan can dive and go under things. So all of that works, if it matters.
Yay.
So first up is going to be the cacophonous eel. So you see the flags on the Silver Destiny go up that signal that something's up. Uh, so you're playing as Edmund, who is the last remaining pirate captain.
Oh God, yay! No pressure.
No
Otherwise,
pressure.
Aerith hates me for eternity.
No pressure. You're
Wait,
on
Silver's a
No
cliff.
pressure for me to just.
the last remaining pirate of the pirate fleet from the swamp. I should specify.
It's like, I gotta see what. Did Silver get any levels?
Shit.
What can he do? He's level 5 before he
Okay.
killed the vampire.
So who are the? So I gotta look. So the bad ships are
Here, I'll put red dots on the
Aurora
bad
de
ships.
Terra and the
Oh, that doesn't
Bulwark
help at all.
Against Darkness
And the Gold Lightning, yeah.
and the Gold Lightning. The Tribal Warriors. God damn it.
Yeah?
Like, what would happen
Unforgivable.
if
God
this guy's level
damn it,
2?
Jock. Damn it, Jock. Okay, so I have to be leading. So it costs how much movement to turn?
It's an extra 50 feet. So if you go here, you have to move forward one and then
Okay.
in the direction that you're
That'd
turning.
be 100.
Is Leviathan supposed to have
Okay,
four
so that'd
4
be
HP?
That's right. Your damage doesn't repair between battles.
Okay.
You'll yeah. So
actually,
I
yeah,
tracked
we'll
all of
do that.
I tracked all the damage from
So
the previous battle and then I assigned units randomly.
The worst.
I
This
cannot
is the worst.
select the cacophonous eel.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
trying to figure
So
out
the
if Silver can
cacophonous
get to the
eel will
boat
move
and cast Revivify.
forward.
Let's see.
Probably couldn't happen.
Can you move it now?
I can.
Okay, cool.
Oh God! Yeah, I'm 1 HP. Oh God!
Oh boy.
Go
You could
forward,
just run.
turn, and open fire. Oh God! Aerith, would they?
It doesn't technically have a forward mounted gun, but I don't know how quickly it can position its own gun, so it's, you know.
I mean,
They
it can
have
go
1
like that.
No.
Listen,
Aerith,
it's
would they
your choice. It just
run?
depends. Listen.
No. No. It's your pirates. Would they run?
This is on you. These are the consequences of your actions. I will punish you jokingly and gently until the end of time about this.
These are
Alright,
also Silver's
cacophonous eel's
pirates,
gonna
so
open
what is he gonna try to do to save them?
fire. Cacophonous eel's gonna open fire on the goal.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
And that's just a base D20
Uh,
roll.
I believe so, yeah, I can double check. So if you look under New Dawn ships, you should see all the stats. So you can bring it up. The Cacophonous Eel, the grape shot is a +0 to hit.
Okay. I have entered in the rolled in 20, and it's a
4 is gonna miss. And go ahead and note that you expended your port ammunition. One of your port ammunition. So that'll be the red one.
right.
Perfect. Well, the gold lightning gets to go next. So it can move there. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to open fire on the cacophonous eel. That's going to be a +4.
I wish that I hit. God dang it.
The cacophonous eel sinks into the watery grave.
Blasted scoundrels!
Let's see, and
Oh,
the bulwark
man.
and dedication to turtle technically go on the same turn, so and same thing with the anvil. So can one of you guys roll off with me to see who actually goes first? You got to beat a 9.
Ryan, that's your ship. Do you want to roll it?
Not really.
Me.
All right, the Aurora de Terra and the bulwark against darkness will go first. Um, so the bulwark against darkness is going to fire its starboard carronade at the Leviathan, and same thing with the Aurora de Terra, except it'll be the port one. So it's a +3 for both of them. So, and this is going to be 2 damage on a hit. So that's a miss. I believe that's also a miss. Yes, AC 18. So right sides, this is -1 here, -1 here, and then they have 300 feet of movement, or 400 feet of movement. So where are they going to go? I should change the map so that it's the appropriate distance. There we go. Actually, they want to maneuver away. So that's going to be 100, so they can move 350. So they can actually turn and end up that. So if they do this and turn. Oh, come on, please snap. Don't do this to me. So like that. Let's see. Their head was there. Let's move there and turn. So their head is there. So then they've got an additional 300 feet they can go. So could somebody hold a point on that so I can determine where I am? Thank you. Okay.
I think it's like, was it shift? Yeah, shift holds it.
That they broke that. Roll20 broke that for some reason.
Well, still works for me.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
very finicky though.
Yeah. So these.
Broke it for third.
Yeah, I'm using their new thing. So, and then they're gonna, I guess, go there. And they go,
Damn.
yeah.
Gotta steal my ship.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're gonna go there. They can't, just because of the map. So that's them. So now it's the Dedication Eternal and the Anvil. What are you guys doing?
Dying, probably.
More than likely.
Oh. Okay, so we've got the Aurora is pretty much. Is it like running,
Uh,
or did it just?
they're maneuvering away to try and get out of the line of fire of the Silver Destiny. Because the Silver Destiny is not a very maneuverable ship.
Yeah. So there's. How many times can I turn?
Just one.
So even if I turned, I wouldn't be able to hit them.
Let me see. The Anvil. So your range is 350 feet. I think you could. Because what you can do is you
I'd
could.
have to go forward and turn, which would put my ship here.
So you can move forward and turn, and then you can slide to the left this way. That's what they did.
I think
Okay.
you can take it back now. Yeah.
Sure, we'll do that. Hold me there. I'll try to figure out how to turn this thing. Not that.
I think it was. You can use H and scroll wheel. Yeah, that works too.
Got.
Yeah, and now you're in range.
Oh, well. I can just select my. Oh, I cannot. Is there not?
I didn't set up macros for these, no.
Cool.
I wanted to, but I just haven't had time. It's the same as mine, though. It should be just a +3.
He has stat cards on the side over here.
That's what I was opening up.
Okay.
That's a hit. 2 damage. As you open up with a broadside. Okay. So that's the Anvil. What about the Dedication Eternal?
Uh,
Are you going to do the
sorry,
same similar maneuver, or are you going to go after the Gold Lightning?
hmm. I think. This is all bad. Sorry, I was very concerted writing my list of Jacques' crimes, and I lost the flow of the battle.
You know, if I write down the Wraith tribe crimes, it'd be
I
spoilers, so I have no idea.
can't. I mean, I will. I promise. I'm gonna believe in the Leviathan, the Silver Destiny, to get to the dark. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the forward chain shot.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, that's gonna miss. You can still move though, if you want to get into a better position.
I missed. I have to go up one more turn.
Yeah, you'd have to go up to the up one space. No, like you'd have to actually go this way.
Oh, that's not.
So you can move diagonally without turning. So you can
Okay.
get to over here.
Stupid hill.
Here I can fix that. Nope. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Nope. What was it? The scroll. Is it N? Control? No. It was one of the keys. B? No. There was a key you could press that lets you use the scroll wheel to turn it instead of. This is.
a hefty lift.
Oh, here, you want to be right here, like this? There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's the Dedication Eternal, so now it is the Leviathan's turn.
Yes. I'm looking at the card. And it has 600 feet. Okay, so with the way we're doing this, is dive functional in any way to protect it, or is dive purely the flavoring of the fly?
Dive is the flavoring of the fly. So that's you can dive under ships, and it's also you have an 18 AC, which the ship is probably not sturdy enough to justify that, so I'm assuming that that includes like the difficulty of hitting you when you're low in the water.
That would make sense, because they'd be pretty difficult, especially because they don't have depth charges.
That's right.
However, that card I believe is less damage. I know it's +5. Okay. So I think with this movement, it can come up here right behind the gold lightning.
Uh-huh.
Okay. No. And then get this typed up. Or I assume that's a miss.
Yeah, it's a 13 AC. You can see on the little card at the top. What would be the
Oh
top
yes,
right?
13 AC. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it tried.
Okay, Silver Destiny.
Let me look at it.
What does Captain Silver do?
They're all reload one. Okay.
Oh, we're here.
Yep, you're at the bottom of the initiative order.
Port side, ready cannons. Starboard. Get the ropes. Rescue the eel. Yeah.
You
Uh,
port. You had it. You had it, and then you threw in starboard for some reason.
Yeah,
yeah,
because he wants to pick up the survivors from the cacophonous eel, if any of them are
yeah.
in the
I'm
water.
putting the Silver Destiny between them and the Gold Lightning.
Got it.
Let's see here. How far does this thing go? Hopefully more than 400 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Cha. Probably like park here, and you have to be far enough away to shoot them. So let's see here. Oh, well now it doesn't work for me. Oh, there it works now. I guess like right there, I suppose.
Yep,
Try
that
not to
works.
run anybody over. Okay, well yeah, let's leave them there. Okay. Well, +5. Um, reload 2. I guess it just shoots once.
Yeah, it shoots once, and then it'll shoot one more time, and then you'll have to reload it.
But
For 2
that's an hit.
turns? Or?
But
Alright,
that
that's
hits,
3 damage.
and it's 3 damage. It had 3 hit points left. The gold lightning sinks.
Along with the body of Fern.
Yeah, along with the body of Fern and all the
Hold on,
wraith.
let me edit my crimes list.
Yeah, I was gonna put that in
I'm
the
sorry!
Listen, your crimes are in 10. Do not speak to me.
I think a lot of these crimes are going on top of the Wraith tribe here. I don't know.
Nope, these are. Well,
It's going in the book!
I'll make my list.
Okay, and we should mark that you spent
Let me
1 port
update
side
my
ammunition.
book of grudges.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Okay, you did that for me. Thanks.
Yep.
And I guess this is the CNC rules or whatever, so it can't move anymore. So,
That's right.
and we're rescuing dudes. Hopefully, there's like a few survivors
Yep,
in there.
flavorfully. Rack, do you want to give me some death saving throws for the captain of the cacophonous eel,
Not Edward.
Edmund?
Yes, please. Yes, I'd love to.
Go ahead
I
and
would love
roll.
to.
Go ahead and roll. We'll just do it right now to see if he gets rescued. Just
How
like
good of the swamp hunters? How good of swimming are the swamp hunters at? Are they going in there?
not very good, I don't think. They are very good at
They're elves. They
attaching
have
rope.
so long to learn things.
Yeah, but they can like shoot arrows at
They're rangers.
things with ropes attached, so they're really good at
They have
that.
to be better than. You have to be better than swimming in the peasant.
So yeah, so Rack, let's just roll out the death saving throws until either he lives or he
I
dies.
put it in 16.
Yep. All right, so that's 1 success.
Arrow hits him in the chest. We got him.
You need another one.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep this list of crimes open. I'm ready.
The potential loss of her goddamn ship.
Oh, there's several on here. I just keep adding.
Best ever
That's
chance to be a were-raven.
that's
That's
another
not
success. That's
I
another
blamed
fault.
success.
well, to be fair, Cusco blamed that on you.
How is the were-raven thing my fault?
That's a
Okay.
failure.
Drove your child away. How is it not your fault?
All right, next roll is gonna be a 1. Calling it now.
Don't.
Please no.
It's the most dramatic thing.
18.
All right, he's rescued. Captain Edmund Hackney manages to live another day. The cacophonous
And
eel, though, is at the
Fern
bottom of the
floats to the
sea.
surface. The axe head in the back of her head, giving her buoyancy. Can she live?
No, she's very
Can we
dead.
rescue her body?
I don't think so. That's gonna sink.
I'm trying to decide if Silver would be like, I gotta save that babe or not. I don't know. He's probably being pretty realist right now, so
Yeah.
let's scratch that one off.
All right, so back to the top of the round. The cacophonous seal is no more. The gold lightning is no more. So that means the bulwark against darkness and the aurora de terra get to go. Um,
I'm really worried about the anvil though, because that has her healers on it, and if they go down, goes on the list.
yeah, so the aurora is going to fire on the anvil first
It's in the book.
We're at
You
11.
and miss.
opened your mouth.
And then they're going to turn. So they have to move forward and then turn like that. So then they have 300 feet of movement left. So they can get to there. So they're going to do that. Actually, they're going to get to there because I think that puts them out of the firing arc. You can only do the 4-chain shot at them. You can't do either of the side guns. And you can't move. So that's pretty neat. Then the bulwark against darkness is going to move forward 1 and also turn.
I'm gonna pin this.
So they have 300 feet.
You're gonna pin it? Come on!
Crimes.
So if they're there, can they shoot? Yeah, they can shoot the Leviathan from there. Yeah. God damn it. Can somebody mark that for me, please?
Not me.
Huh? Oh, it's here.
You get no help from us.
Oh, over there? Okay.
Yeah.
These are your crimes too.
Here or
1 forward, I think. Yeah. Because then, yeah. All right, so we're going to shoot at the Leviathan. Oh, forgot to mark that. So that's going to be the same. All right, that's going to be a miss.
Yep.
All right, so that was them. So now it is the Dedication Eternal and the Anvil.
How much movement would it take to turn all the way around? I don't know how far.
You can only rotate 90 degrees in a turn. You can't go backwards either.
I know. I just moved it.
So you could rotate and open fire.
Yeah. So if you're there and your range is 350 feet, you're not quite in range. But you can move forward a little bit, like this, right, to right there. And you don't want to go any further because then you get stuck on the edge. You need to be 1 further forward. Yeah. But now you're in range to shoot.
I'm gonna shoot. Nope.
Okay. Let's see. And remember to keep track of ammunition. I adjusted it for you. Because I think you've taken 2 shots, 1 from each side.
Not from the other side. One from the front.
1 from the front, that's right. Okay. Okay. That puts us at the anvil. The anvil is stuck. You can't turn. And you miss with your 4-chain shot. Okay. So that puts us at the Leviathan.
All right. How? It's 100 movement per turn.
That's right. So you spend 100 movement and you move diagonally forward, and
So
then
it'd
you
be like
turn.
up here.
Yeah, like that. And then you can do the same maneuver where you kind of go forward to get them in your firing arc.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, how do I want to do this? He can't go backwards. There's no one over there. So I do want to move up this way to kind of block that. Okay. And then I have to fire on the cannon broadside. Nope. It's a whole bunch of nothing going on here. We're gonna say that just the targeting systems were damaged in the last battle. That's clearly what's happening.
That makes sense to me.
So that'll be it.
Okay. The Silver Destiny.
Well, the Silver Destiny has dropped anchor, so you can rescue these people. But I think this hits.
You have a range of 800 feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can totally make that shot. Yeah.
Starboard! Fire! Three
That's gonna be a
damage.
hit. Yeah. Ouch. What a shot.
That's my turn.
Okay. So top of the round, the Bulwark Against Darkness. Um, let's see. So they can move forward one and rotate. And then they have 300 feet of movement left. So they can park right here. Yes, and then they have their broadside on the left, the port side broadside. They're going to miss on the Silver Destiny.
The blessed timbers are too strong.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So they have to go 1, 2, rotate. And then they spent 150, so they've got 250 feet of movement left. Can they get out of the firing arc? Yes. Can they get out of the firing arc and still fire, though? I don't think so. So they're going to move to there, and they're going to do the reload action. Because they can't actually fire on anybody, and they want to get away from the gold light, or the Silver Destiny. So that is now the Dedication Eternal.
I guess. I hate it. What key did you say it was to rotate it?
I didn't figure it out. Hang on, let me Google it.
Oh, I got it.
Holding down the E key. Let me see. Yes. I thought I tried the E key.
I'm gonna take the reload action.
Okay. So then the
Oh, I
anvil.
moved Go ahead, I'm just moving.
You have to hold down the E key and mouse wheel, huh? You can spin around all you want.
Yep. So Nash, what's the anvil doing?
So definitely going to be spinning here. If I can figure out how to get the stupid spinning thing to work.
Which way do you want to turn?
Uh, as if I were going to sail this way, probably.
So you gotta go that.
Cool, that's range.
Yep.
And on the side that I haven't fired from yet.
All right. Criticals are a thing here, so that actually sinks it because it had 3 hit points left. So you get +1
Beautiful.
damage. A critical shot, the powder magazine goes up and it explodes.
That's a lovely thing.
I have to edit it. Where is it? It's not the potential loss.
Oh,
of
come
her
on!
goddamn ship. It's the whole loss of her goddamn ship.
All right. Good shot.
Yep.
So
I'll
that,
stay there. That way I can turn a little bit differently next turn.
yep. And the Leviathan, it's the Leviathan's turn.
This is going to be a bunch of maneuvering. If I go that way, hold on. He's that way, but I can't fire. If I try to turn that way, I'll be out of the arc. So I might as well, okay. I'm gonna turn this way to get up here. And then, just to kind of be in a position for next turn and then reload.
Okay. Let's see. The Silver Destiny.
Now, these aren't the rules in this game, but I did weigh anchor, and in Sea of Thieves, that means I can turn.
You anchor turn. You lost all your momentum though, because you didn't anchor turn this
Yeah,
turn.
I'm not moving anywhere because we're rescuing dudes. But can we like I don't know, turn or do you need to? Do I need to be moving to do that?
You can. I think you can move forward and then turn. I think you've got enough movement to do that. So you would go like this and then like that, and then you can
Alright.
shoot, and you're still in the general area. So I think
Hopefully
it's
it's not
legal.
running people over. But you
Yeah.
know, it's fine. I think some of the Wraith Warrior tribe were like trying to swim to the boat, but hopefully some punters are shooting them.
Yeah.
All right, so this is port. We're back to port. Think. I don't know. Whatever. Boats.
Wouldn't it be
Port is left.
starboard? Yeah, it's starboard.
Just trying to spell roll for like fucking 5 instances. I keep on hitting E. What are my fingers doing?
What are your fingers doing?
They're one row over here.
That's a hit. 3 damage to it.
3 damage. And let's see here. Yeah, that's starboard. So that's empty.
Yep. Okay. So let's see. So it is the Bulwark against Darkness's turn. What are they gonna do? They've got 400 feet of movement. I think they're gonna use. Actually, they're gonna use all of it to get like. So if they're there, let me just.
Hospitalers get in the way. Stop.
Yeah. Or actually, do they have a shot on that side? Yes, they have one port side shot. Perfect. So they're going to shoot at the anvil and miss. Okay. Okay. So that puts us at the anvil and the dedication eternal.
Spin me, Kimasabi.
Boop. Like that.
Yep. Final shot I can take here from that side.
Yep. That's gonna miss.
That's my turn.
Turn. And bink. That's my turn. Wait. Wait.
Have you reloaded?
I have.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot with my little chain. Why? There's a +3. It's a 13.
13 still misses. AC 14. So the Leviathan, you are all reloaded and ready to go.
Yes. Three.
And remember, you can submerge under ships, so you don't have to worry about going around,
Oh,
unless you really want to.
no. Okay. That is definitely within range. Actually, wait. He's gonna turn again, and I'll be out of position, so I could use the last of the movement to have turned like this and shoot him with the torpedo. Nope. This has been sub fives.
Yeah,
These have just been
they must be calibrated to go into a lower depth than you think they should be.
yeah, clearly.
So then that puts us at the Silver Destiny, which might actually can reach because there's no intervening ships.
Done.
This one's sunk, so you can actually
That side's
fire a
empty.
volley. Oh, you gotta reload then. Right.
Basically.
So are you reloading and just
Does
waiting?
it reload like all of them, or
It
just one
reloads all
side?
of them, yeah. If you take the reload action, you reload every weapon.
So if I could do a 6 spin, I could hit him with the other side. But
That's right, yeah. If you were
Six
I guess the
spin.
sloops, oh no, the sloops do have separate port and starboard ammunition. Not that you guys need to worry about that anymore. Or no, you've got you're gonna salvage the other sloop. Never mind. So you will have to worry about
Hopefully.
that.
Hopefully so.
My fleet. This is really just how many crimes can we commit against Eric. Just like a fool.
That's true. Okay, so that was the Silver Destiny's turn.
I'm not like this could be divine punishment of trauma for you finishing wayward.
Listen,
Just when you thought it was safe to be free from trauma.
More trauma.
Let's see.
listen, I've had enough trauma in the past 2 months.
Can we go? We can go 400 feet. We can go back. So
it doesn't kill you, it gives you stress.
they're gonna move to there.
Coward.
They are out of shots. Do they reload or do they attack? Let's look at their stats here. The Bulwark against Darkness. Um, Oh, they do have their four chain shot that they haven't used, but I don't think they're going to use that. The Rapier is +1. Um,
Was everyone on the Aurora Datura bad people?
if they weren't, they're now dead.
Alright, I'm gonna
That's
edit
the
this list
worst.
then.
I think
Talk to these
Add it to
they're just gonna reload.
the li-
That, bah, bah,
it's funnier
bah,
this way.
bah.
Okay, so that was their turn. So that puts us at the Dedication Eternal and the Anvil.
If I spin to the right, can I still fire from that side?
So you need to go there and then, yeah.
Let's do it.
That's gonna hit for 2 damage.
Can I hit from here?
Yes, you can. Remember, you can board ships also. And if you take out the last hit point with a boarding action, then you capture the ship back.
I can't get up on it against.
I mean, you're just okay. Well, you missed with the shot anyway. So, and oh, the anvil you can't move after you shoot, Nash. You have to either move and then shoot, or shoot and then move.
Fine then. You're no fun.
Okay. So I believe that puts us at the Leviathan.
Right.
I mean, you guys complain about my like DM dice, but I feel like if I had sunk the Leviathan in that first round, you would have been a lot more salty.
It would have been
I
on
mean,
the list.
yeah, not wrong. Alright.
How are we gonna get our magical item?
I don't know.
Alright, gonna try the broadside. Oh my god.
Uh, how? So that's three. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's got 1 hit point left. That sinks it.
They finally
Lifeless.
figured out the calibration of my final shot.
There it is.
Couldn't have been helpful at
The
any other
loss
point.
of 4 ship.
Well, well, there we go.
All right. So that is the result of the battle at sea. Uh, not too bad, all things considered.
What do you mean, not too bad?
I mean, you could have lost a lot more ships.
She lost her best friend.
Uh-huh. I'm well
and
aware.
4 ships and 4 pirate
Uh-huh.
crews.
Remember, third.
I went from 3 Viscounts to 2.
and a Viscount. What else happened? What else? I feel like this list.
So, all right. I think that's enough emotional damage for one night.
I pinned the list, so next week if there's more, I'll just add more to it.
Okay. Um,
Yay.
yeah. So next week we'll return to Bateau for the
I
battle.
was looking forward to tonight, and now I regret this.
As you should. I'm just kidding.
I mean, when you come at Mind Flayers, you best be prepared. And this is
To be
why.
honest, I'm surprised Villefranche had
Yeah.
this much of a presence in the fleet.
I mean, my basic thinking was that the units that were on the ships had the element of surprise, and they were like professional soldiers, right? So they were able to basically
Sure.
overwhelm the crews and take over the ships.
I mean, more of like, I guess I wasn't paying attention to how many units Villefranche had. It was
Ah,
a small town. I was just thinking they had like they would have some troops, and then I knew the Illithid would have infiltrated others. But this was like,
yeah.
wow, this is much more extensive than I
You
thought.
guys
Well,
killed
like
the unit.
4 units, right?
Way more than we thought.
You killed the only unit that wasn't infiltrated. Remember?
Right. Yes.
Oh my god.
Wraith, like, ooh, no.
Um,
Yeah, they only started with 3 units, if I remember right.
no, they had 5. They had the
Okay.
standard starting units for an organization. The 4 basic tier 1 units and the 1 special tier 3 unit.
Okay, I just misremembered. Then I thought we went over it last week. How many
Yeah.
they had?
And then, so then, remember where you met Vlog?
He was in the Illithid thing when we were first clearing it out.
That's right.
Yeah.
And with the Villeplanche militia, they let some of the prisoners out, so that was where they got some of their extra numbers there.
Hmm.
Just imagine, Aerith, if you actually spent a night with Vog, he could have infected you with some brain tadpoles or something.
Good thing I didn't.
Yeah, that was smart. Um, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording.